This is a Samurai Nation podcast on the Samurai Nation Podcast Network. We're back, baby. It's another episode of the Cube Podcast. We're recording, and it's time to go. It's time to do it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a crazy cool episode. Before we get into that, we got to do the intro, and part of the intro, we haven't done one of these in a while. We'd like to welcome a new patron. Yay! Welcome into the cool community, the cool crew. Strahd, thanks for becoming a patron. Yeah! On the Patreon, you got the cool podcast to listen to, and you got a lot of eps. There's a lot to get to. So, enjoy it. Thanks for listening, everybody. It's the Cool Podcast. That's right, we've got a fun and cool episode today. As always, it's the Cool Podcast. What are we doing today?
Cool Podcast.
Well, we've got some breaking news. I need a breaking news sound. Now, we weren't going to do this segment on the episode. I'll just be honest. I had a whole thing planned, and then some stuff comes around. You're like, holy crap, we gotta cover this. That happens sometimes. So, we're gonna get into this segment without any delay. We've got to get into this segment, and because there's been a new episode of this podcast that just came out. It just dropped on your timeline. Hopefully none of you listened to it already, and so this will be fresh to everyone. But it's a new episode of The Dojo, and they have a special guest, and here's the bombshell going off. It's a bombshell drop today, everybody. The Dojo, new episode. He's got a special guest. We're not going to say who it is. You're just going to have to hear it live. And this is my first time listening to it too, because it just dropped onto the feed. So that means we've got to get into the first segment, since we're covering podcasts. And if our new patron is listening to this on the Cool Podcast,
we
do segments. We have a lot of different segments. One of the segments is one of our favorite ones. We did it last week. Check that episode out. We're going to do a quick listening to The Dojo, which is hosted by the Samurai Kid. Shout out to Samurai Nation. He's the leader and the CEO and the IT. He does everything at the Samurai Nation Podcast Network.
Samurai Nation Podcast Network.
He does it all, and he hosts a podcast called The Dojo, and he's got a special guest on for this episode. This is crazy. I can't believe this. How did he get this guy?
That is crazy. Oh, my word.
So we're going to get into a quick podcast roundup, listen to it, then we're going to jump in and out of that and go into some other segments. It's the podcast roundup. What's up, everybody? Today's episode is going to be so great. But before we get to our guest, I just want to say a couple of things. These last few weeks have been really tough for me and the Samurai Nation. I know there's been a lot of rumors going around about my leadership in these trying times. And I just want to say I've been in constant communication with my guru about this. He's been giving me great advice, and with his tutelage and a little patience from Samurai Nation, I know we can get this back on track. Honestly, These days, I've been thinking a lot about the word loyalty. My fans are some of the most loyal people around, and we love the way that they show up to support what we do. I've been having some dark days recently, to be honest, and I'm finally now, I'm on the other end of it, let's say. But there's been some people in the Samurai Nation, not to call anyone out, who've been a little bit less than loyal. And it's caused me to go deep inside of my own head and just try to see what's going on down in there. I've been doing a lot of soul searching, I guess is what I'm saying. Thinking about things in my past and just seeing where I came from. But with that said, I guess it would be a good time to bring on my guest. We're happy to have him here for the first time. Me and this guy have had a lot of ups and downs over the years, as everyone in the Samurai Nation knows. Really, we've almost come to blows a few times. But he's been there for the good times and for some of the rough times. We're glad he's back in good health, of course. Please welcome my guest for today. Here he is, for the first time on the dojo. It's Mr. Rude Guy. Hey, Mr. Rude Guy.
What's up, everybody? Man, it's really good to be here talking to you right now.
For sure, man. So, I know we talked a little bit off air about some of this stuff, but man, you've been through some really crazy stuff recently. Are you comfortable talking about it at all?
Yeah, we can talk about it a little bit. Honestly, it's kind of a bit of a blur for me. So, I was being held in captivity by the Serpent Sons for approximately like 2 weeks. It was really rough, man. I don't want to get into the details or anything. I'm kind of still processing things at the moment. Actually, my psychologist said maybe I shouldn't do the podcast and like talk about some of this stuff because it's kind of hard. But I thought, what the heck? You know, the Samurai Kid really helped me out big time, so I owe him, you know?
Oh man, don't even worry about it. That's just what friends do, right? Look, we don't have to get into all the details about what went on with the Serpent Sons. I know people have been paying attention on the news and stuff. Let's just say, Samurai Nation, all of us are glad that you're okay.
Oh, thanks, man. I just want to say to all those people out there, shout out to Samurai Nation. And, of course, shout out to the Rude Crew, for sure. I hope we can finally bring some, what's the word? Reconciliation between the two of us, you know?
Dude, yes, I was thinking the exact same thing. Okay, let's just fill everyone in about how some of this stuff went down.
Oh, okay.
If that's okay with you.
Sure, man.
Obviously, you know, of course, without all the bad details or anything. What was your reaction, first of all, when you heard that I had helped negotiate with the Serpent Sons for your release? Were you, like, totally shocked?
I mean, yeah. Like, literally, I was, like, in shock. Like, psychologically. My brain was just in the fog, you know? And I didn't even know who I was anymore, to be honest. Like, am I Mr. Rude Guy or what? But yeah, like, once I came out of that, after a few days of recovery, I was like, dude, Samurai Kid did all this? That's freaking awesome, man.
Oh, thanks. I mean, that's just what old friends do, you know? So, speaking of going back all those days so long ago, let's just talk about some of the old days. Do you remember when we first met?
Oh, man. Well, honestly, I'm having kind of trouble remembering a lot of stuff right now. The doctors say I should be better over time. Let me just see.
Okay, for sure. Like, okay, let me see if I can jog your memory a little bit. Remember we used to game on those old-ass PCs with, like, the big CRT monitors and stuff?
Oh, yeah, man. I do remember that. That was crazy. I think now it's, like, starting to come back to me now. I think we met in community college at a LAN party. We were going head-to-head playing Unreal Tournament. Actually, oh, wow, I'm starting to remember so much stuff now that you said that. The stuff about the monitors and stuff. Do you remember you got really freaking pissed when I beat you at Unreal Tournament and you, like, dumped a whole liter of Mountain Dew on my gamer rig?
Oh, man, yeah, I think, I'm not sure I do remember that too much.
Oh, and then there was this other time when we were playing Halo together, and you like threw your controller across the room after I did a big headshot, and the controller smashed through the window. That was nuts, man.
Yeah. What about like when we first started gamer streaming together? Do you remember that? We were on the Amichis podcast network.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. Hey, what about that streamer girl that you used to really like? She was a gamer. She was really good at like Street Fighter and stuff. Well, what was her name again? You were like way into her.
You mean Camo Girl 67?
Oh yes, man, she was so cool. And you were absolutely mad for her, man. She was like a lot of fun to talk to, actually. I got to meet her at a gaming conference once, and we kind of hung out a little bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that. Hey, so actually we need to get into the rest of the show. It's been so great talking to you, Mr. Rude Guy. We've got to just move on.
Okay, it's really been great talking to you, Samurai Kid, and I'm so glad that we could reconcile, you know. First of all, I just want to give a shout out to the Rude crew out there and let them know that I'll be back streaming.
Okay. Hey, let's get back to our next segment. And thanks everybody for listening, and we'll be back just a minute. Oh man, that was crazy.
That is crazy. Oh,
That was crazy. Wow, Mr. Rude Guy's back. Yeah! That's great. We're glad that he's doing so good. And it's cool that him and the Samurai Kid got to reconcile things a little bit. They've been on the outs for a long time. And of course, as you know, Mr. Rude Guy went through a lot of bad stuff. The Serpent's Sons, but it seems like he's doing better. He's on the mend. He's over there in Sweden at a hospital, I think. He texted me a little bit about it. He's doing pretty good. He's got a good view of the snowy mountaintops, and he's doing good, I think. And it's good that they're getting to reconcile things between each other. Samurai Kid, he's been having a rough time too. So it's pretty cool to see these two old friends come back together and talk on the pod. It's been many months, many years in the making for them to finally get back together and reconcile things. It's great. We love it. So that was the breaking news, the big news. Today in the feed, the new episode of the Dojo dropped, so you can go check out the rest of that. I know you're all subscribed on the Samurai Nation.
Samurai Nation Pod.
So, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do? We've got more segments. Let's do a segment. Let's do one, and it's going to be pretty fun, pretty cool. Some crazy cool news. Some big news. More news. It's not what's news, but it's another segment that we like a whole lot. And that was a little teaser there with my sound. So let's get into that segment. And this is the part where I look and make sure I can find the sound, and here we go. It's the next segment, everyone. I want my coins! It's the Bitcoin segment. I want my coins. So we like to check in on the Bitcoin, the crypto stuff, and see what's going on. And man, it's getting crazy. Bitcoin is exploding. What? Bitcoin is exploding. It's bigger and better than ever. There's a lot of stuff going on with Bitcoin right now. The price is blowing up. It's getting huge. A lot of people are maybe going to make some money, or they're going to lose some money. No, we're going to have to see. A lot of people are talking about it online. And of course, I just checked into it to see what condition my coins were in. because I've invested. I can't stop buying crypto.
I can't stop buying crypto.
As you all know. I'm trying to find another sound here. Let me just vamp a little bit more. Here goes. I can't stop buying crypto, so I got to make sure my cryptos are all lined up and ready to go. So you're probably asking, what the heck is going on? What are you talking about? What's going on with the crypto? The Bitcoin specifically is a crypto coin, and we were going to get an update from a video here, Crypto Love.
Boom shakalaka, what is going on, everybody? Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's episode, we're talking about why today is the most important day for Bitcoin ever. Today is super important. As we can see up here on the chart, Bitcoin is encountering massive resistance. What today means for Bitcoin and what'll happen.
Bitcoin is going
breaks
up.
through. Stay tuned. What's up, everyone? Randall here from Crypto Love. Today we are talking about this massive
Love.
resistance
We love
for
'em.
Bitcoin at 17,000 to 17.2. What that is.
What the
But before we
frick?
get into that, guys, like the video if you haven't. It helps out so much. Thank you. Subscribe. Click the notification bell. Looking at the overall crypto markets, pretty much green across the board today. Bitcoin leap.
It's green. It means it's all good. This is a crazy chart here. Coin 360. It's showing what all the coins, I guess, their value, and it's green, so that's good. The other chart he's talking about, you can't see this, but when you look at Bitcoin charts, you'll see that sometimes they go up, they're in the green, and things are good. Then sometimes they go down. No, it goes down, the drops. Then sometimes it goes back up. So this little chart he's got here has got a big spike, and then a big down, and then another one, and then it goes down, and then it's going up, way up, and he's trying to figure out how high is it gonna go up, and that is what's going on with the coins. If it's going up, is it gonna keep going, or is it gonna go back
Helps out
down?
so much. Thank you. Subscribe. Click the
We don't know.
notification bell. Looking at the overall crypto markets, pretty much green across the board today. Bitcoin leading the way, everything else increasing as well. Now, Bitcoin is encountering some massive resistance right now, coming up against $17,000.
Countering
and as
some
we can
massive
see,
resistance with the Star Wars gang. I don't remember their names anymore. Ray and the other guy.
$17,000 is a big
resistance.
even, but also right at 17.2 back in 2018, it was some resistance back here.
big.
So we have two markers of resistance that Bitcoin needs to break through. Now, not
Break
only
on
that,
through to the
but
other
we have a
side.
whale shorting $100 million of
What?
Bitcoin over the weekend. Probably got liquidated already.
Holy crap.
Because he did that at $15,000, so he's pretty much gone.
A whale. We got Moby Dick of Bitcoin shorted by 100 million Bitcoin. Are big holders expected to drop? A Bitcoin whale placed a $100 million short on November 15th after various on-chain data hints at a whale-induced Bitcoin sell-off. So everyone's dumping their Bitcoins. They're selling it because they're expecting a big drop, and they're going to buy it when it gets cheaper or something. I don't know if I'll ever figure out what this stuff means. That's part of why we do this segment.
But
It's a lot of fun.
there is some bearish sentiment from some people who want to go against the trend
Bears
of the
versus
market.
whales?
Obviously clear
What? I've heard of
bull
bears versus
trend that we have
babies.
going on here. So
And
what
bears
does this
and
mean for
versus
Bitcoin? Because we
sharks?
have a double
Bears
bottom
versus
right
whales?
here. And as I said, when it crossed $14,000, there's a 97% chance of us going up to
It's gonna
$20,000.
be big.
So if it were to stop here, that's only a 3% chance. Not very likely. However, we may see some fluctuation here for a little bit. But guys, you have to
little
remember
bit.
the underlying
big bit.
fundamentals of Bitcoin right now. I mean, this is crazy. Mike
crazy.
Novogratz, he's literally the guy who started the bull run back in 2017 with the Novogratz buy-in beginning of November 2017. He says Bitcoin
started the
price
bull
will hit
run
$65,000
over in Spain.
as the network effect has taken over. Basically, he's telling people to buy Bitcoin independent of the price. It doesn't matter. And not only that, but Bitcoin's recent rise has been noticeable for the lack of associated media attention it has received. That's right, the price is going up next to all-time highs,
up.
and it is like a media blackout. People
People are shadow banning Bitcoin. Holy crap. I don't know what is the latest on the coins. This was a video from yesterday. Let's see if we have any other updates. Mine Bitcoin investment. I got to get in on this stuff. Don't be fooled. FOMO begins. Trillions flood. Let's see what this guy says. The crypto zombie. El Patron Bitcoin. And then we're going to get in some other Bitcoin news. Bitcoin bears are trying to push the price down of Bitcoin. Oh no. Okay, what's going on here? This is just a little intro. The crypto zombie.
When Bitcoin literally got
I can't
all
stop
the way
buying
up
crypto.
to $18,500. Now here's the even crazier part about what happened. You can see right here, we had a massive $1,000 plus dump down to $17,300, and that got quickly bought back up. So we are still saying, hey, where is the big dump? Where's the 30% correction?
Where's the big dump? Where's the big dump? Well, I gotta go in and find a sound for that. Everyone hold on. I'm gonna pause the recording. Where's the big dump? All right, everyone just wait a whole second. Where's the big dump? It's in the toilet. That's where it is. Okay. Where's the big dump?
Bitcoin's supposed to be dumping soon, and yet it continues to push higher and higher,
Holy
which brings
crap.
me to the
Gotta buy
major
some
point
Bitcoin.
of this video. Number one, congratulations to everyone that has been holding Bitcoin. This is definitely a day for celebration, but the overall sentiment of Bitcoin has changed. In 2017, we had
Crypto zombie.
ICO mania, Bitcoin speculation FOMO, and now what we are seeing is the
Bitcoin
next
FOMO.
paradigm shift into HODL FOMO,
What?
which is not so much of FOMOing
Paradox.
into Bitcoin speculatively to try and make dollars. It's actually FOMOing into Bitcoin simply to own more Bitcoin, because people are freaking out and they're seeing the price of Bitcoin and they're getting scared, saying, I may never be able to own one Bitcoin if the price doesn't continue to go up. And it is a complete shift in the way that we were thinking the last time, and this is making for a much healthier, stronger, and more powerful Bitcoin price action, which could end up surprising even the hardest of hardcore crypto advocates. And
Whoa. Man, crypto's going up. We need to get some crypto.
I can't stop buying crypto.
We need to buy some. Oh man, there's a lot of crypto stuff. Maybe we'll just do crypto for the rest of the show. Crypto for the show. There's some other big news. Oh, this is crazy. From CoinDesk. You guys see this on CoinDesk? It's on a website where you check out the latest news and the coins. I want them. From the business section. This is crazy. I can't believe this. Consensus acquires blockchain developer toolmaker Truffle Suite. What? I saw this and I thought, man, we have to cover this. Consensus is adding dApp development platform Truffle Suite back to its lineup of Ethereum tools. Holy moly, can you believe that? So it says here, the Consensus Chief Strategy Officer Simon Morris said Tuesday the Ethereum-focused firm has acquired the team and technology behind Truffle. Whoa, he actually said that. They're acquiring the truffles. They're like the little pigs out there in France or whatever that go out and sniff around and acquire the truffles. The acquisition represents a reunion of sorts. So you all know this, and this is we're just rehashing old news. Truffle originated within Consensus in 2015, but then it spun out in 2019 to amass $300 million in an equity sale. The terms of the integration were not disclosed. So everyone knows that. We all know about Truffle, Ethereum, and what all this stuff means. It's a natural fit to be part of the Consensus product stack, I'll say. You gotta stack your products and stack your truffles, and you're gonna do all kinds of stuff with that. That's gonna be really good. So they kicked it off in February. Truffle's dev tooling now rounds out Consensus's portfolio of wholly owned tech products. DeFi-focused CoDeFi. We talked all about DeFi on the last coin episode segment. Audit provider Diligence, Ethereum wallet MetaMask, Node Farm Infura, and enterprise-focused Quorum. They're a Brooklyn-based conglomerate, Consensus. So they've got all these different products here that you can use for your node farming and your DeFi stuff. Now they've got Truffle, and that's just great. We love Truffle. We're so happy that Consensus and Truffle are back together. Speaking of DeFi, man, I don't even remember what it means now, but we got some DeFi stuff too. DeFi of Thrones. I know what you're thinking. Are they talking about the little guy and the guys with the big swords and stuff? Kind of. Well, it's that, except it's with crypto. DeFi of Thrones. What is that? DeFi of Thrones. 10 hours left before the second war ends. What? This is on Twitter. DeFi of Thrones. The house is AAVE. What does that stand for? AAVE has a coin. Is that what these are? Coins? I'm not sure. I'm looking at a little graph here. AAVE versus YFI are battling on the Kovan network. Sounds like some Star Trek stuff. The bug bounty program is running well. Our devs are in incremental correction phase. Huh. Been watching a lot of Star Trek. This all sounds like something they'd be talking about. And I'd be like, yep, this makes sense. We're in outer space. Let me get a bug sound. The bug count is going good. Buzzing bugs. The bug count. What are they talking about? DeFi of Thrones. Join the DeFi war. Each week, 2 DeFi projects will be in opposition. Oh no. Who's going to win? And I hope one of the DeFi projects don't get their head cut off. That's what happens when the DeFi of Thrones happens. It gets crazy. Read the Medium article for all the crispy details. Okay, what is this all about? DeFi of Thrones. We're going to figure it out. The beta platform. It was a great pleasure and excitement. The DOTX team opens registration for the beta test platform combined with a bug bounty program. What? Trying to find a good bug sound. Okay, can't find any good bug sounds. We will see. They've got a bug bounty program. All right, what are the rewards for the testers? Why organize a beta? The answer is quite simple. Regardless of the IT solution, blockchain-based or not, they still contain bugs. What? There are several types of bugs. We've got graphical bugs, minor bugs, medium bugs, critical bugs, flying bugs, and bugs that love rolling poop down the hill, and chirping bugs and nasty bugs, web slinging bugs. All these bugs prevent the correct use of the .x platform. What we want to achieve with this beta is to identify as many critical and medium bugs as possible in order to find them live. This kind of sounds like what I do when I play Animal Crossing, is I'm trying to identify medium, large bugs and take them into the museum and catch them with my net. So maybe they should do an Animal Crossing Bitcoin. What does this even mean? It's a DeFi project. It's well known. We all know about it. And they're trying to stress test these different DeFi platforms. First thing to understand is this beta will take place on the Kovan Ethereum testnet. Okay. This means that we will play with test.x and KETH to pay the fees. So there's no money. That's good. And there's different rewards. You'll get, the first place wins 15,000.x. And is that a coin? What is that? Not sure. The second place will win 10,000.x, and the third place will win 5,000.x. The amount you have in .x mainnet will be sent to you, but on testnet. For example, if you have 50k .x on November 7th in your wallet, you will receive 50k .x in the same wallet, but on the Kovan testnet. Make sense? We're testing out different bugs in its DeFi of Thrones. 100% of the blockchain is testing on DeFi, the DeFi wars. Whoa. Some of the best players are out there on the net. They're checking to find the bugs. And that's how the war begins. The first beta war they had was Uniswap versus SushiSwap. And who won the war? I don't know. So these are trading websites for Ethereum. Okay, and they're battling each other. The DeFi of Thrones. Uniswap versus Sushi. Okay. All right, that's all I got there. That was fun. We love that segment. It's one of the best ones. Okay. Let's get into a different segment. Okay, let's get into the next segment, everybody. It's TikTok around the clock. It's TikTok around the clock. We need a sound for this. So many sounds that I need. I wanted this to be part of it's TikTok around the clock. There we go. I'm gonna have to bookmark that. It's TikTok around the clock. It's the TikTok segment. We did a whole bonus episode on TikTok. That was pretty cool. Because they're videos. They're all kinds of stuff. We looked at some more side hustle guys. I'm just going to go through. I don't have anything. I do have one person here that's a special man that is very cool. But before we get to him, we're gonna look at this other guy. So it's an account, Talon. So he's a guy. His whole thing is that he does a Mickey Mouse voice. And he does all these voices, and it's like Mickey Mouse is fighting and beating up Goofy. Donald Duck talks crap to Mickey Mouse, and it's really bad.
Well, hello everybody, Mickey Mouse. Donald, what the fuck? Oh, hell no.
Hi.
Well, hello for.
Okay, so Donald Duck, every video he goes into the bathroom, this guy, it's just a guy. He's doing the Mickey Mouse voice, and then he gets in a fight with the other Disney guys. There's when he's fighting
Oh
Goofy.
boy, back to Disney World already?
Shut your mouth, man.
Wait, what the fuck, Goofy? Oh, no, you did not. All right, Goofy, I'm coming for you.
Mickey, I will whoop your ass now.
Oh, no. Oh, my. Ah, no. Oh.
So, done. They're
Oh,
fighting.
what's up, y'all? I'm back now.
Hey, Mickey, Donald kissing your woman.
Wait, really, Goofy? Oh, hell no. So Donna wants to kiss my girlfriend, okay? Come here, you little bitch.
This is violent. I think Donald is dead after that beatdown. The way you smack him is so funny. People are laughing. People are laughing too hard at this. I'm dying of laughter. Every video is exactly the same. He goes into the bathroom. This guy, he's filming himself. And here's one of him, and then he has a fight with one of the other characters. Here's when Disney characters play Call of Duty.
Mama, what the fuck is going on over here? I don't know. Mama, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know. The fuck? Mama, what the fuck is going on?
They're getting pissed and they're getting violent with each other. I think it's just one guy doing the voices. Here's one where he's Karen is one of his other characters.
Started hitting him with a spoon.
You have 5 seconds to open this door now!
Holy shit! Holy fuck! Don't open the door, bro. She gotta kill you. Oh, fuck, dog. If you open that door, bro, you're getting the spoon.
Okay. Karen, that's one of his other ones. How about this one here? He's doing Biden.
Well, I'm president now, motherfucker. Get off the chair, Donald Duck. Right now.
Oh yeah, I don't have to, bitch.
Okay, that is a canoe, motherfucker. I'm president now. Oh boy.
Jeez. Okay. So that was Mickey Mouse playing Biden and Donald Duck being Trump. These are really, really bad. Like, this is the worst thing that you could possibly ever see. Oh man. What other stuff do we have? Let me go. I'm just going through my faves. I guess we'll talk about this guy now. This guy's a new guy. And maybe we'll look at our friend Alex Inc. too. So let's just put that aside here and see if I can. We've got a new guy. He's pretty cool. One of his videos was on Twitter. He was doing exercise. His name is Martin Cabello. He's got a cameo too. We might have to get him a cameo. But he's pretty interesting, odd guy who has some funny videos.
My first toy in the mail for Toys for Tots or something like that for the holiday season that I'll be donating. Oh dear, here's some cryptography in the fantasy I didn't see. Odie brought Garfield the odor that notified him when food was near. Now, if I go to a field, Garfield, what odor will my dog bring me? Like Odie. The chemical action behind olfaction, or the sensation that built most men's memorization. Get it? OD brought Garfield an odor. And if I take my dog to a field, what odor will it bring me like Odie?
Probably dog, cow crap. If you're in next to a farm field with cows, they'll roll in doo-doo. Oh man, so this guy's got some interesting, strange theories about stuff, about cryptography and all kinds of stuff.
This is for the boys, trying to explain to them how to learn how to see cryptography or in...
Okay, so he's laying down on the floor. He's got a bottle of Orange Glow, which is a floor cleaner, and he always wears these funny glasses. And so he's going to explain more cryptography.
Information hidden in plain sight. I got up this morning and I steam cleaned my carpets. I washed my curtains. I did my bathrooms. I'm wax on,
I need to do that.
waxing off my floor.
It's nasty
I'm
in here.
fighting grime in my house. So when my wife gets to her weekend and looks around at the things she has to have done, slowly she'll go, the carpets, it's already done. The floors, it's already done. The bathrooms, they're already done. The dishes, they're already done. Everything's already done. I'm starting to look like a hero in her eyes, and she has nothing to do.
Gotta do your chores.
So I can apply for the Just Ass League. Right? But before I could apply for the Just Ass League, when we have nothing to do, I had to fight grime. God bless.
Okay, that's pretty funny. So he's just he was just doing a joke. It's pretty good. This one's, let's see. There's one here that I really like that I don't understand. There's one where he's eating raw meat, which is gross. I don't like that. He eats a lot of weird stuff. This one he's just squirting whipped cream in his mouth to start the video. So that's what's happening, and then so just picture that. He's eating it.
AI, are you there? Wake up. It's time. Humanity needs you. Martin Cabello's Computer Science Project.
I want to know more about the Computer Science Project. I don't understand. He's very cryptic in the stuff he talks about. Here he is eating a raw shrimp, a raw.
I have here a raw shrimp from Winco that's got great prices for couples on the go. But here's something else you should know. Eating it raw.
Wow. He ate the shell too.
Or uncooked preserves the DHA and the EPA, the acids I need to clean out my neural pathways or the plaque from between my neurons in the absence of sugar or in a ketogenic state. But it also awakens state-dependent memories in my immune system, strengthening it during the winter so I don't succumb to the flu or the common cold as easily.
It's eating raw shrimp.
Also, some raw ahi tuna cubes.
Ahi tuna. It's like
When you think
sushi.
about that in real life, eating this stuff from Winco that's got great prices for couples on the go stimulates your immune system, making you stronger.
Oh my god. I would eat some raw tuna on the sushi. So, I can't remember some other ones on here that are just... He talks about he's got to stimulate his brain, and some of the videos he's talking about unlocking memory. This one's funny about Superman. Okay, maybe he'll talk about it in this one.
Somebody was just asking me about the Anunnaki and aliens.
The aliens.
If you read that information for yourself, it doesn't state anything about
Anunnaki.
aliens. It states if you get enough slaves or have enough slaves, you can have them mine for gold and silver and create a sun disk, a monstros, or a tabernacle that will allow you to see a body of light standing in the center seven seals of all the light of the heavens and the earth, with a head, a torso, 2 arms, and 2 legs, that you are created in the image of, right? And once this body of light has a virgin birth in front of your eyes, curing your blindness, you can learn how it sacrifices itself on a cross to do the miracle of every religion, Son of God, Messenger of God, or God, to create you in its image, right? You are created in the image of the Creator. Your body, your mass, is real light. We know that because we studied the original information.
He started the video with the Superman action figure in his mouth, and then he started talking about the creator of light and the Anunnaki. So he's got some wild theories. One of, I guess to go back, some of his videos, I don't remember which ones exactly, talk about he's unlocking memories in his brain because the FBI are trying to stop him from uncovering a trafficking ring or something, and that the FBI wants to, or FBI has done homicides and he knows about it or something. So, and he'd post about how he has autism as well. So he's into some stuff, some next level theories and things. His videos are funny, and he sometimes wears funny costumes and glasses, and he eats raw meat. He's just an interesting guy, and I feel like if he starts a cult, I will be the first to join Martin Cabello's computer science program. Here's his cameo. I'm gonna get a cameo from this guy. Let me see what they're like.
I'd like to wish the boys a happy Beansgiving and share some of my favorite meals with beans. I like eggs and beans, bacon with beans, refried beans, onions with beans, cheese with beans, shrimp with beans, chickpeas with beans, tortillas
Chickpea
with
is a
beans,
bean.
turkey and beans, rice and beans, chicken and beans, beef and beans, hot dogs and beans, hot dog buns and beans, my vitamins and beans, coffee and beans, syrup and beans.
Coffee beans.
You get what I'm saying? Oh yes, my wife shook her head when I said syrup with beans, but she doesn't understand how you make Boston baked beans. Right? The best Boston baked beans are sweet because of the syrup. But I'd have to say my all-time favorite.
Beans.
My all-time favorite. This will be a surprise. Beans. Maybe like 5 beans. Literally, like, I want to be so sparse of beans in my bowl you can count them. Like, look, there's 5 beans, a half a pound of bacon, a quarter pound of cheese, and a splash of sriracha. Peace out.
Have some beans. I want to join the fan club. Join the fan club to unlock more content. Huh. Never heard of that on Patreon, on Cameo. Okay, I'm gonna get a cameo from this guy. It says that he's a comedian, but he also does the computer science program.
Hi everyone. Me and Ernie started a Cameo account. Like shout outs or you know, any of my phrases or anything like that.
Or some of the phrases.
Send in a request. We appreciate all the love and kindness you've shown so far. And just thank you for all your support. Thank you for all of your support. Me and Ernie really, really appreciate it. But anyways,
Ernie from Sesame
please check
Street
out our Cameo
doll.
account. Bye.
All right. So that was fun. That's the TikTok around the clock. So this is about it, I think. That'll do it for us today on the Cool Podcast.
Cool Podcast.
I'm gonna get a cameo from that guy. Maybe we'll get one for Mr. Rude Guy and say welcome back. And I gotta make sure that you get him saying all the stuff like Cool Podcast,
Cool Podcast.
Samurai
Samurai
Nation,
Nation,
Podcast
Samurai Nation,
Network.
Podcast Network.
Samurai Nation.
That's how you get all the good clips, is get your...
Samurai Nation.
Well, that's what Jeremy did when he got me these cameos.
Samurai
I learned
Nation.
from the master, is get him saying all the phrases and stuff,
Samurai Nation.
and then it can be a sound drop for you. So, anyway, that was fun. Mr. Rude Guy and Samurai Kid have reconciled. Everything's great. That's the big breaking news today. And we did the TikTok. We learned all about coins. Go out there, buy some Bitcoin, damn it.
I can't stop buying crypto.
And take it easy this week. It's going to be a lot of fun on Thanksgiving, so enjoy that. We'll be back next week for another episode. We'll be back next week for another episode of the Cool Podcast.
Cool Podcast.
Take it easy, and we'll be seeing ya next time. Bye-bye.
That is crazy.
That was a Samurai Nation podcast on the Samurai Nation Podcast Network.
Martin Cabello's Computer Science Project.